personal health truth, right? I'm trying to use what you described earlier. What would you say to someone who's trying to inject that into their family's culture, right? Especially
Yeah.
black families who are used to certain diets. Maybe they grew up in food deserts.
Mhm.
Maybe they grew up in food swamps,
Mhm.
right? And just for clarity, food deserts is the general lack of, suitable or healthy um,
Real food.
food sources. A food swamp is sort of an opposite to where all they have is bad alternatives.
Mhm.
Um, and so a food desert would be like the closest Publix is like, maybe 5 or 10 miles away. The closest grocery store
Mhm.
doesn't have to be Publix. And there's just corner store food. A food swamp is you have the corner stores, but like you're swamped with McDonald's, Arby's, Wendy's, Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like you're surrounded by you have food,
Yeah.
you just don't have the best food options.
Yeah.
And then of course food desert is like there's really no food at all. You have to go out
Yeah.
into the town and get something. But like yeah, what would you say to someone who's trying to change the lifestyle of their entire family?
I have two recommendations. One is start where you are at.
Okay.
So if you are in the type of situation, the environment where all you have access to is fast food, rather than getting the burgers and fries, then get a salad.
Okay.
Is that the best salad on earth, the most nutritious salad? No, but that's a great start, right? That can now catapult to further decisions, right? Now you may start to feel a little bit better, right? You may start to feel a little less crappy, right? And I always like to think of how are you going to reinvest that energy,
Yeah.
right? You're feeling a little bit better. How can you now reinvest that energy? And maybe take aside an hour or two on the weekends to now we're going to drive out to the Publix that's 30 minutes out, right? That may not be realistic on a daily basis, but even if it's once a month, right?
Yeah.
Let's get all the neighbors together. We going to Publix. What y'all
Boom.
need, right? Let's just buy it in bulk, can be
Do a
cheaper,
food
right?
run, yeah.
We get in a food run. So there are ways definitely I think to make those again small changes. So I don't recommend if that is if your reality is you live in a food desert or a food swamp right now, yeah, going alkaline, vegan, organic tomorrow, not a good idea because that's going to be such a culture shock and probably an unrealistic to be
Expectation, yeah.
sustainable,
Yeah.
right, for you. So start
Yeah.
where you're at. Um, so yeah, if you go to McDonald's, like that's going to be even a culture change, right? If your family is used to, right, we go to McDonald's on Mondays. That's our family thing. Great. The small change you can make is again, I'm getting a salad today. So my second example is lead by example,
Okay.
right? So if you are the parent in the household, or even if you're not, lead by examples. People start getting curious once you start making different decisions, right?
Yeah.
I've experienced that with my family,
Yeah.
right? They'll be like, oh, what is it? What's that?
What's
What are you
that?
doing? What you putting in your water, right? I
Right,
have like
right.
little mineral drops I put in my water. They all
Yeah.
get curious, like, what you doing?
What you
Okay,
doing?
right? And it's usually resistance at first,
Yes.
like, nah, I don't need that, right? But over time, they start to come around, right? And so I think that one, the curiosity of, oh, no burger today, you're getting a salad, interesting, okay, explain. Yeah, I'm just trying to eat better, right? But keep doing it, keep going, right? And eventually someone else might be like, you know what, I'm gonna get a salad
I'm gonna
today
try
too,
it. Yeah.
right? But then also those wins that you have, like, man, I'm feeling good today, share that. Share those wins, share the how much better you're feeling, those wins you have, share those, because again, it will plant the seed to other folks on, okay, she started eating salads. Now she's saying she's feeling better, making the connection, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I eat a salad, I might also feel better. Let me just go ahead and make it. Like, it's those really small
Yeah.
changes where you can start to plant the seeds that can, I think, nourish, a greater tree later on, if you
Yeah.
will. But those would probably be my two recommendations for if you're trying to make it as a part of your culture. Is it may start off as a solo journey, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Definitely try to bring others along with you as much as possible, but starting out just leading by example.
See, I wish the other like wellness gurus could talk like you. I think it becomes a challenge to just like fact check people, right?
Yeah.
You know,